Hi everyone, welcome to the West Real Estate Program, the program that gives you all the best information available on everything to do with real estate, whether you're buying, selling, renovating. We're looking to all aspects, and the advice is given by professionals involved within the industry. I'm Pete Rowston, I host the program. I personally know nothing about real estate at all, so I'm here to learn along with you. Today's program, Aaron's with Real Estate 88 who are in this building.
It is luxury at its finest. This one's starting at $8 million, but there's two others that are better.
I'm at just one of their apartments, quite luxurious. Sasha from the renovation company's back to give you some tips.
Today I'm down at the fabulous new SMEG showroom and I'm going to take you through the great debate, induction cooktops versus gas.
And I'll be spending my time today strolling around beautiful East Perth. Welcome to the West Real Estate Program. Look, here's a bit of East Perth.
The Rural Building Company started designing homes in 1992 at the beginning of the tree change movement. They recognised a desire for homes that reflected the natural environment and the values and lifestyle of homeowners. Far from the mainstream, their homes are all about individuality, design, difference, image, sustainability, sensibility and flair. The Urban Retreat is a classic example of a home not confined by conventional wisdom. It's equally at home in both an urban and rural setting and recently took out the 2014 Green Smart Display Home of the Year for energy efficiency. The Urban Retreat was built with a purpose to be completely carbon neutral, so a variety of elements were integrated into this home. One of these being the lightweight, fully framed design, which requires less embodied energy than other constructions and helps control the internal heating and cooling within the home more efficiently. The open plan kitchen and dining are positioned at the heart of the home, with access to the alfresco and exterior areas. The kitchen is modern with clean line design and features an open scullery that helps maintain your clutter. The raking ceilings over the kitchen really enhances the open space, as well as these windows that face north that capture the natural light and ventilation. Then from the outside of the house, you can control how much direct sunlight comes into the home through these eaves and solar awnings, which contributes to its carbon neutral status. The built-in air exchange unit utilises the natural differences between internal and external temperatures to effectively cool, dry and freshen the building internally. The master bedroom is open planned and spacious, and the elegant boutique style ensuite is equipped with floor heating generated through the solar hot water system. There's a separate kids wing with two generous sized rooms, and this additional guest apartment has its own kitchenette, ensuite and separate entry. Rob, this place certainly has a lot of individuality and flair. What's your favourite part of the house?
My favourite part of the house would have to be the living areas, the sheer size and volume of the space.
Now, I love the self-contained guest apartment. What was the reason behind that?
We included the guest compartment to increase the design life of the building and also to give it that adaptability. The occupants in the dwelling can use it for different situations.
Now, the Urban Retreat recently took out 2 awards at the HIA Green Smart Awards, one for Display Home of the Year and the other one for energy efficiency. So what was the passion behind the Rural Building Company building a carbon neutral home?
The Rural Building Company has an extensive back catalogue of responsive designs. We've always considered sustainability in the way we design and we build our homes. We believe we have a responsibility to consider the environment, and this home demonstrates all those values by culminating all those features that we've done in this house to produce a carbon neutral home.
To find out how the Rural Building Company can help achieve your dream build, give them a call or hop onto their website, ruralbuilding.com.au.
Building a new home and don't know where to begin? Take a look at newhomesguide.com.au. They have a great range of West Australian builders. After the break, Sasha's got some renovation tips. That'll be great.
Hi, I'm Sasha from the Renovation Company and today I'm down at the fabulous new SMEG showroom and I'm going to take you through the great debate, induction cooktops versus gas. Come on, let's take a look. Over here we have gas and then we've got induction. What's the difference? Well, it's really personal. Cooking, no difference. With gas, some people like the fact that you can see the flame, you can control the flame. These days there's flame safety mechanisms, so if your pot boils over, it cuts off the flame. So some people really love gas, but it is quite cumbersome and heavy. In terms of your cleaning, you've got these heavy wrought iron racks, and when you're putting gas cooktops in an island bench, they're quite cumbersome and get in the way. So for me, I'm an induction girl. I've used both, I've cooked with both, and they're both brilliant. Induction turns on instantly, turns off instantly, but why I love it is it's the easy cleaning. I can also be preparing platters and cheese plates and so on, and passing it over my island bench, so it's fantastic for entertaining. So if you're asking me, my tip for the day is to choose induction. So to check out the latest range on offer, head down to the new Smeg showroom at 59 Carrington Street, Nedlands. And don't forget, with every renovation done through the renovation company, you will receive all of your Smeg appliances included. For more information, head to therenovationcompany.com.au.
Building or renovating a home is a daunting task, and the phrase, "the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray," definitely comes to mind. So imagine sinking everything you had into a renovation project or building your dream home, only to run into trouble with your builder down the track. Jim's Building Inspections offer pre-purchase inspections, asbestos inspections, and now new construction and renovation inspections. What's that? Well, if you're building a new home or renovating the one you're in, it's important to keep it all on track and to make sure that every bit of work is being done the right way and to the required standard of workmanship. And that's where the experienced team from Jim's Building Inspections comes into it, right, Sam?
Right, Hans?
Yeah. Hey, look, if you're building a new house like this one right here, why do you need you guys to come in and do an inspection? Surely everything should be fine.
Generally, builders do the right thing. Jim's Building Inspections come in, do quality checks and inspect the property before stage payments are due, just to make sure you're getting what you paid for.
Okay, so once you've been through, you've checked the place out, what happens then?
Look, our motto is reliability guaranteed, and we achieve that by providing you with a comprehensive, fully insured report within 24 hours. This has detailed descriptions of what we're concerned about, and we make sure we give you a call after we've sent the report to make sure that you understand everything.
Too easy. To get in touch with their great team of qualified and experienced inspectors, get onto jimsbuildinginspections.com.au or call 131 546.
With every segment on the show, I run the risk of perhaps using a phrase a little more than I should, particularly when it comes to something that I'm quite passionate about. One Stop Shop is a case example, but because this next story is about garden supplies, I'm happy to make an exception. Who? Slab and Garden City. Where? Their brand new store in Bayswater. Oh, they've got one in Aussie Park too. Mate, Haddon, thanks for joining me. It's a beautiful day for gardening. Obviously you need rain for things to grow. So, but this doesn't slow you down, does it?
Not at all, Dan. We're open the 7 days a week, so if today doesn't suit, then people can come back another day.
So beautifully located, it's quite central. I guess that's why you chose it, isn't it?
Absolutely. Since we've taken it over, we appreciate how big an area it covers to the inner city, and our other yard in Osborne Park sort of duplicates that on the other side of the city.
Yeah, there's so much here, like it is truly a one-stop shop. I mean, what are some of the more popular things people are taking home?
A lot of the soils and mulches for people living in the inner city area, but especially the tradies working in the inner city. Our sands and cements are popular, the white sands. So, you know, it's all very popular.
What about some good veggie mix? Do you have that kind of soil here?
Absolutely, Dan. We've got a horticultural blend, which is fantastic. We can certainly deliver it to your home if that's required.
Bigger loads as well?
Absolutely. We can deal up to commercial size loads, whatever people need.
I'm now joined by the Honourable Mark McGowan, Leader of the Opposition Party. Mark, you must be really stoked with how the kitchen and bathroom industry of WA is just going gangbusters.
Oh, it's a terrific industry, it does a great job, high quality, great products, competitive, good tradespeople, great companies, and tonight's event is testament to that.
Well, this is obviously an extremely important event tonight. Amazing to see the quality of the entrance and most importantly the award winners tonight, some real quality stuff.
What was the secret, do you think, to your entry?
I think the client gave me enough leeway to do what I wanted to do.
The stuff that I do, I tend to be very control freak, you know, so it's got to be exactly as I want it, and there's not many people who can put up with that.
Some of the things that are happening in kitchens and bathrooms, they're taking some big leaps forward, and they're more like real big design features in a house now, more so than just a functional room.
That's correct, Aaron. There's a lot more to it nowadays. It's unbelievable to see how the industry has progressed over the last few years. The designs are just outstanding tonight.
People used to say as well the kitchen was the centrepiece of the home, and I think they used to attach the dining room to that, whereas the kitchen's become a dining room in its own right.
Yeah, look, we've created spaces now in the kitchen where that island bench is no longer a work surface, it's an entertaining surface. And so we've even had some kitchens where there's no cabinetry around that, it just becomes an elevated table, really. Sit all the way around it, entertain, fridge close by, ice machine close by. You know, it's all there, just entertain, have a good time.
Well, one thing I can definitely see is you're excited about kitchens. Congratulations on your award, you deserve it.
Thanks very much, appreciate it.
Offering a vast array of furniture to fit any style and space, 740 Designs is now offering the ease of one-step fit-outs for any home or apartment. They have furniture packages to suit every budget and lifestyle, with the option of new or ex-display furniture. Give the team at 740 Designs a call and see how they can help add a little charm to your home.
Human beings are experts at overcoming adversity, whether it's through ingenuity or persistence or every now and then, a secret weapon. So when you're planning your perfect home and you hit a bit of a roadblock, what do you go to? What's your secret weapon? It should be this, kabang! Red pen. Thought that was going to be better, doesn't matter. Because at Red Ink Homes, it's your home, it's your choice, which means that at any point, you can get your secret weapon out and go to town on the plans. Yep, that's right. Red Ink Homes are specialists in design modifications. You can change anything from ceiling heights to window fittings. Don't want a bathroom there? Not a problem. But I don't know why you'd want to change anything, especially when you see the Hamlin. It's one of the latest designs from Red Ink Homes, situated right here in Baldivis, and it's a head turner. Now, if you've been looking for a modern, clean, stylised home that's tailor-made for entertaining, this is the place. Let's take a look around. The front of the Hamlin is of course right on trend with new home style at the moment, but when you step through the very wide front door, you find yourself in this great foyer which leads to the combined living, dining and open plan kitchen area, the heart of the entire design. Now, if you have a family or you love entertaining, or maybe it's a little from column A, a little from column B, you'll know that this area, the kitchen, living, dining area, is where it all happens. This is the busiest part of your house. And in the Hamlin, you get this great sense of space, mostly because of the super high ceilings, and all the colours are fresh and crisp. It's really nice. Plus, you have these great sliding doors which open up all the way so you have access to your alfresco dining area. And yes, every now and then it will rain, but if that happens, you can still have your barbecue thanks to the ceiling and these folding glass screens that make this a year-round entertaining dream. Of course, you are going to have to prepare all the food for your fancy guests, and that's where the Hamlin's kitchen comes into its own. Premium appliances like stovetop and oven, really wide benches, and if you have a lot of plates, you know how important that is. And check this out. Super deep drawers for those massive saucepans where you don't know where they go. They go in there. All right, now it's time to talk bedrooms, starting with the master suite. Just look at it. Raised ceilings, dressing room, ensuite, all finished in typical Red Ink style. And I'm loving these cool shuttered windows which make the wall a little bit different from what you'd normally expect. Now the master suite is incredible, but for me, the showstoppers are the dressing room and the ensuite, but there's so much more house. For example, we are here, but up here, 3 more bedrooms with mirrored wardrobes, bathroom, toilet, vanity, laundry, linen cupboard, the list goes on and on and on. And if you want to change anything at any point, you get your secret weapon and you hit the plans. As you saw on the plans, the 3 kids' bedrooms are at the back of the house. Plus, there's this awesome study nook for them to nut out their homework. And of course, the whole design has been created by Red Ink Homes to make the most of your block space without compromising on how you want to live your life. So pull out your red pen, head into Red Ink Homes and check out the Hamlin. All the details on the floor plan is on redinkhomes.com.au. Ball pit. For information on all your property needs, whether it be buying, selling or renting, be sure to visit westrealestate.com.au. After the break, we'll be with Scott Park.
Welcome back to the West Real Estate Program. Coming up, Scott Park, but now here's Aaron with Real Estate 88.
I'm now joined by one of the most successful agents of the Perth inner city area, Brent Compton. Brent, how are you?
Good, thanks, Aaron.
Brent, how did your career in the industry all begin?
I started in 2002 in Brisbane. I worked for a company called Ray White's, and before I left, I was one of the leading inner city agents in the CBD.
Okay, so how did you end up in Perth?
I met a lovely girl. I followed my heart, moved to Perth, and the rest is history, Aaron.
Perth girls will do that to you.
They will.
Now, tell me, how have you found the Perth market itself?
It's extremely exciting, Aaron. I absolutely love it. I've sold houses in Como and Maylands and Vic Park, selling inner city apartments in West Perth, Perth and East Perth, of course. And possibly one of my favourite buildings I've got quite a few properties in at the moment is Fairlanes. I've sold about 80% of the resale stock in that building. I love that building. I guess on dollar value alone, Aaron, possibly my favourite complex would be the one we're standing in right now.
Now, this is a special building indeed. Tell me more about it.
This is Mardalup. This is 11 Brown Street. This complex is the old Lamont's restaurant. I've got 3 units to sell in this complex. It is luxury at its finest. This one's starting at $8 million, but there's 2 others that are better.
Wow,
Yeah.
I can't believe this is a special apartment, and the views are amazing.
They are, looking straight across to where the new Perth Stadium will be built. There's going to be a walk bridge from Gloucester Park straight to where the casino is. It is lifestyle at its finest and luxury at its finest for sure.
I tell you what, mate, you're very lucky to be able to sell this apartment. This is a beautiful place. Now, if you'd like to know more about Brent Compton and his listings, or use Brent to sell your house, go to realestate88.com.au.
The suburb of Burswood has always been a great location for real estate. It's next to the city, it's on the banks of the Swan River, and close to Vic Park's cafe strips and shopping. And now with the newly refurbished Crown Casino, up-and-coming Waterbank Precinct and billion-dollar Perth Stadium, Burswood is undergoing a transformation and is set to become the place to be. You literally have everything at your doorstep. But that doesn't mean that it's only accessible to the astute investor. There are options for the first home buyer too. At just a stone's throw from the Swan, the anticipated Riverwood apartments have been designed to put this perfect enclave within easy reach of first home buyers, downsizers and investors. You can secure a stylish, open-plan 1 or 2 bedroom apartment with fantastic resort-style facilities from just $390,000, with completion due mid-2016. Because the apartments in this 18-storey tower have been cleverly designed to start from the 5th level up, it means that everyone's guaranteed a view. So just imagine kicking back on your balcony, glass of wine in hand, and watching the sun setting over this magnificent view. Janine, there's a real urban revolution happening in Perth at the moment with a trend towards apartment living. Now, Riverwood apartments are really responding to this trend, aren't they?
We're finding a lot of people are really short on time nowadays, and maintaining gardens and pools can just be really hard. And also the travel time to and from work, it's really taking a lot of free time from people. So living in an apartment really does free up your time.
And you've got everything at your disposal here, haven't you, no matter what you're into?
Absolutely. This building's sitting right on a parkland, so you can go straight out from the lobby, straight out into the parklands. There's all the cycleways, there's jogging tracks. You can walk straight to the casino from here, and obviously the river's right there.
And they're really competitively priced, aren't they? So they're accessible to everyone.
Absolutely. They're priced from $390,000. So that would get you a 1-bedder on level 6, just overlooking the pool and the garden area, right through to the high 9s for the big views. Lots of different layouts to choose from, so there's sort of something for everyone.
And there's 154 apartments.
There are. It's an 18-storey tower. We've sold about 43 to date.
And what's currently at the site?
Currently there's a commercial building, so some of that commercial will stay and obviously get renovated, and then the pool deck will start on level 4, and then as I said before, the apartments will start on level 5. So the commercial residents do stay. We will have a cafe on the ground floor, and we also get to use all their car bays in the evenings and the weekends, which is great. So there's heaps of extra car bays for visitors.
Sounds great. With 43 apartments already sold, it's clear that Riverwood is hitting the market sweet spot right now. To find out more, the Riverwood Display Apartment is open all weekend from 12 noon to 3 p.m. at Level 1, 47 Burswood Road, Burswood.
So, you've done all the hard work. You've bought the block of land, you've appointed the right builder. You think everything's done. Well, it isn't. There's still more to consider. And any questions we have, I go to the expert Scott Park, How are you? Now look, we've got all these things in place, we've got the right builder, we've got the right block of land. Who do we allow to finish it off for us? The home, all the fittings, all the colours, all the paint, all the little bits and pieces, the 101 things we've got to look at. Do we trust the builder to do it? Do we appoint someone else, or do we do it ourselves? Who do we trust?
Look, it's not a matter of trust, I think it's a matter of choice. And it's where, if you're going to trust, you trust your own instinct on which way you want to take it. Because you can do either. You can take it where you engage the builder to take it to a handover stage where it's at practical completion, where the water's running, the power is on, house is clean, but the finer, more comforts of life are not yet completed, where there's no floor coverings, there's no window treatments, there's no light fittings, no painting to the walls. Those sorts of things are done after the client takes the home. 9 times out of 10, that's the way it's done. Alternatively, we can be engaged to take it all the way through to 100% complete, being a complete turnkey, where we take care of those last few things, being floor coverings, again, window treatments, etc., including fencing, landscaping. So the choice is completely up to the individual.
Any more questions? There's only one place to go, 101residential.com.au. Scott Park, thank you.
Omar. Oh yeah, spending some quality time with the buds. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this week, ladies and gentlemen. If you've enjoyed the program, watch it again. Go to the website, realestatetv.com.au. It's all there. Old programs, products, me wearing different clothing, different places. It's fantastic. Enjoy yourselves for the rest of the week. Talk to you next time.
And that's a wrap.